light, and love, and welcome to the Braveheart Healing Channel, where the focus is all things astrology, tarot, and spirituality. And I am the lovely Kiana Nicole. Well, the North Node in Pisces 2025 is almost here, and this energy is all about creativity, dreams, healing, intuition, and balance in our lives. Now, Pisces North Node that we're going to be going into here shortly will have us be focusing in on our healing in all aspects of our lives, whether that is our energy emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. This is going to be a transit of straight up transformation and healing. Now, this particular transit is going to be going from January the 11th, 2025, going all the way to July 26th of 2026. Now, think back. The last time this particular wave of energy in its essence hit us was back up in June of 2006. And it lasted going all the way into December of 2007. Now, think back to that time and where you were, who you were surrounded with, how your energy was. Well, if you think back to that time, and if you can remember, you'll be able to get a glimpse of what that energy will feel like again here in this time. Now, this particular transit is all about developing deep compassion, deep connections, unconditional love for ourselves and people around us, understanding ourselves and developing our intuition, as well as surrendering to the flows of life and not going against the flow of life. We want to flow with life, not against it. And this particular transit is going to help us and teach us to do that. Now, if you're liking this particular content, definitely go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe button. It definitely helps me out a great deal. This placement requires us to let go of control and embrace a more holistic, spiritual perspective while, navigating through life's challenges, having the faith. Faith is another term that's going to play a huge role in this particular transit. As the Pisces motto, I believe, I have faith that, no matter what the situation is or what anything looks like, I believe. That is the Pisces motto, and we need to be able to hold on to that and move forward with that inner time. Now, a lot of individuals might not even know what a node is and what exactly a North Node is. Think of the North Node as your spiritual North Star. It's a guide. It's to help you in this lifetime. It is your future self. And it encourages you to step outside of your comfort zone into uncharted territory, right? But at the same time, it helps you to produce, growth. And while you're in that North Node, you may feel, a little uncomfortable, but it leads you to qualities and experiences that don't come naturally, right? And so your North Node, which is very important that you find out what that is if you don't know what your North Node is. And if you do know what your North Node is, definitely put it out in the chat so everybody knows. If you're a Pisces North Node, or if you know what your North Node is, definitely put that in the chat. North Node life path reveals, the North Node is all about your life path. It connects you to purpose and your growth. And it also shows lessons of fulfillment and guides to your evolution and balances your past and your future self. So if your North Node is your future self, your South Node is your past and things that you have overcome and got you to this particular point in your life. So these are the key things. So if you didn't know what a node is just a guide of that is balanced within the lunar cycle of the moon to help guide you to your higher self and your best self and the self that you are, while you're here, your soul's mission and goal and, dreams while you're here is on this mission. That's what you're to be fulfilling is your North Node, right? So there you have it. So, the key aspects to this Pisces North Node lesson, because within every actual transit or actual cycle of the actual moon, there is a lesson to be learned. And everything that happens, there's always a lesson to learn within the actual nodal change in actual sequence. So this particular node is going to teach us how to embrace empathy and compassion and learn to connect with others on a deeper level, no surface stuff. And we're going to be offering support without judgment. And it's also going to be an awesome time where a lot of our intuitiveness, we're going to be really getting connected back to our intuition, and it's teaching us to trust our intuition and develop our inner knowing and allow it to, guide us in our own decisions. Trust ourselves. Know yourself. Even when logic seems unclear, you have to learn to trust who you are as an individual, because you are enough. Everything is working out for you. And then to also practice forgiveness and acceptance and release all the need to control situations, control people, and accept imperfections and accepting yourself and letting go of any resentments. This lesson, this transit is going to teach us that. And it also wants us to explore our spiritualities and our creativity and to nourish that in all aspects of our soul. Do what makes us happy. Do what makes us feel loving life and living our soul's mission and being joyful and happy, and allowing the creativity to thrive within us, whether that is a artist who likes to paint, or an individual who writes poetry or sings or writes. Self-expression. It wants us to develop that. So remember that. Though this energy is filled with awesome energy and transformation, self-awareness and learning about oneself is going to be key in this particular transit. And being able to learn to release the need to force and control outcomes and people and places and ideas, and allow ourselves and allow yourself to flow with the rhythms of life and not be in the need to control the outcome of it. This transit, the collective consciousness will need to learn the importance of setting boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself as an individual, with how you work and deal with the world and loved ones and things like that, and setting personal boundaries. We will learn how to do that during this particular transit. It's going to be important that we learn to set healthy boundaries and prioritizing our own needs and not people pleasing other people and not caretaking with other people. We need to be able to be in control of ourselves and learning to be more self-aware of our emotions and being responsible for our emotions and not other people's emotions. We can only take care of ourselves and control ourselves. And we need to be able to look at, and it'll also teach us to focus on, not escaping, escapism, looking at the escapism tendencies. A lot of the times when we don't want to face the music or face reality, we want to look at a fantasy or use it as a distraction of some sort. We look at what is real, we look at the reality, and we stand. It is what it is. We don't have to bow down to this reality. We don't have to, whatever. We acknowledge it, we move forward. And then with this other part of the transit, it's going to teach us is the importance of focusing. And we need to be able to learn to focus. Learn to make concrete plans and follow through with them, in making decisions and trusting our own intuition. This is going to be very important in this particular transit, and it's going to make sure that we tune into that energy. The veil will be thin during the 18 months of this particular transit, which could bring a global spiritual awakening. What I mean by the veil will be thin, the realms, the higher realms are hitting Earth at a frequent power frequency, and we're getting this awesome energy and vibration from those particular realms, and it's a higher elevation. There's a higher consciousness, a higher mindset, where it's putting individuals in a magical type, dreamy Pisces energy. In this time, we will periodically need to check ourselves and check reality of how things are, because this energy can sometimes make you feel, like you're in a dream world, and it's not necessarily the case. It just, you're vibing higher than you ever been before. Pisces by and large is a awesome energy that vibes high. Very, very, very powerful sign. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and definitely make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and check out my Year of the Snake video, which talks about all the wealth and abundance and prosperity that everybody is due this year. So definitely go ahead and watch that video. Bye.